everybody your breast. Well, the good part is your breast now fine breast, so you know go be.
So from that video, I believe we can all agree that this man called Very Dark Man lack a lot of things, because you cannot just come to a public, you cannot be a public figure and you make such statements about such a sensitive topic, and you start by saying, in fact, go back and watch that video before you come back to content. You start by saying a lot of things concerning the lady's breast. You start by sexualizing your speech. And people see you as a human rights activist, like people see you as somebody that fights for people's rights. We can all now see that Very Dark Man is not really somebody we could, really stick with in terms of being a human rights activist. Because what do you mean by your breast is fine self? What do you mean by a lot of statements sexualizing the girl, saying, oh, she has pecky? Like, what do you mean by that? Frankly, Very Dark Man, you have to listen. I've been seeing a lot of posts online saying you're having altercations with your lawyer, yada yada yada, allegedly. I'm seeing a lot of that. I think you have to listen. You're moving towards a point where you're no longer listening. You feel like God. That's how you're feeling. And it's fine to feel like you're him. You could feel like that. But when it comes to listening, trust me, you have to listen to people. You need to do a lot of listening. You need to do a lot of schooling. You need to do a whole lot. Just the way you open your camera and speak to people and you expect people to listen. You have to listen. You cannot just wake up one morning, you see such a sensitive topic, and for you that we see like, oh, you're like a Power Ranger. You wake up and you make such statements and you feel like, oh, we should applaud you. You want to address something and it's a public issue. It's not looking like it's Igbo Air business state. So if you want to address something like that, you should be more, You should be more coordinated about it. You should pick your choice of words properly. You should be, we expect more. I'm not saying I'm disappointed. Frankly, I do not appoint you like they would say, but we expect a whole lot from you as Very Dark Man. Right now, I don't know if you're giving very fair man, but you're giving a lot. Pat down, happy, pat down. If you're not going to say something sensible about this issue, respectfully, pat down. Thank you.
You people that are expecting a whole lot from Very Dark Man, I don't know what you're expecting from him. You saw a video of a girl being harassed. Yourself, that you call yourself a Power Ranger, somebody that fights for people, somebody that is always there for people. You come outside and say, see, at least your breast na fine breast. Sexualizing the girl. The first thing that you saw was the breast. And you could not control yourself not to say, because obviously, of course, people will say it's the breast. Well, you call yourself an activist. You fight for people. And then you come and say that kind of a thing. It has gotten to a point where they need to tell him to shut up his mouth. Because he doesn't know what he's saying. The guy is just a ras guy. From his looks, he's a ras guy. When he talks, he's a ras guy. I don't know what you people are seeing in that guy. I don't know. I still do not know what you people are seeing in him that makes you think that he's a good person. Or that he's one thing. You people learn, it is well. Dejuko says, VDM does not mean well if you are being serious. Even Mario, when he was analyzing the guy, was like, do you have issues with women? Because he posted a lot of videos. He first posted the video of this girl, of him saying, oh, at least your breast is fine. At least your breast na fine breast. A follower of his said, I wanted to meet you in person. They asked the girl, saying, I no get condom. I no get condom. Why do you think that is why the girl wants to meet you? All of these things that this guy does, it doesn't make sense. And then people think that he's a good person. He's what? He's nothing. The other day he said, I will slap you, to a girl or a follower too. He said, I go find you, I'll go block you. He left the live session. He went to block the girl and he came back. You don't think that he actually has problems with women? If they talk, say, now guy in they do safe in the first place. So, obviously he has issues with women. Obviously. He doesn't see his mom as a role model. So that is why he's sexualizing women at every opportunity, and is always angry and trying to bring women down. By all means. The guy just talks anyhow, me mokote eri lare, eyin rate. Ọlọ́run kó yín yọ. Kofo Queen says, a very dark man not fighting for anybody. He's fighting for his pocket until they realize it. And because there are still some people that are still following this guy, thinking that he's up to any good. He's up to no good. He's up to no good. Alte says, agreed, he has to listen or else the fame will suck him in. Make him not listen now. He should not listen. Wọ́n kì í sọ fún Adagbe àbí wà Adẹ́tẹ̀ kó má dànù gbogbo. Yoruba people sure don't understand. Wọ́n kì í sọ fún Adẹ́tẹ̀ kó má ṣe kinní kan tó bá sì lè dànù gbogbo. He will surprise him that this is 2.4 million followers that he has are the ones that will be his downfall. It will just be like Rema that day. They will just see it that no, how can I be following this rubbish? And they would leave him. This fame that he thinks that he has. People have had fames in the past and they've lost it due to pride, due to arrogancy. The fact that they cannot keep short when they are supposed to keep short. You cannot control your mouth. You cannot bridle your tongue. All he says, now they rate that boy. Now then they rate him. All of you that are rating the boy, I don't mean Mokoteri. They think rate a very dark man. Because I really do not know. Now they rate him. Tracy says some tact will not find this video interesting, but she's saying the truth. Of course, now they are there now in the comment section. It's Rate people. Quincy says, I'm equally disappointed in VDM for the first time. Oh, really? There will be many much more time for you to be disappointed in him. And you put that when you finally find out the kind of person that VDM is, you'll be like, she na so idolish way this kind of person they move me on top social media because he's really fooling you people. You that tells he's really fooling you. And when people finally realize, I wonder how it will be because I go the shame that I actually recognize myself as a rattle in the first place. In the first place, why did you fall for that kind of a person? Oberi says, very correct, my dear sister. I support you on this. True talk. Jody Kennel says, love you for this. Artesia says, he even said the girl should write an apology letter. Apology letter for what? That's what they meant. It is well. Hooligan says, waiting this one they talk. See them, rate people. You always find them here now. You always find them here. Mr. Attitude says, why didn't you play all the video? If she plays all the video, what very dark man said, is it okay? Is it okay? Rate people now, they use in our brain, they think. It is there with you now. Princess Purple says, exactly my thoughts. Beth says, yes, you are right, my sister. Tribute Queen says, sometimes he says things better, and the next thing, he says a lot of this wrong, most especially on women. Oh, thank God people are saying that it is most especially on women. So he has personal beef with women, that he needs to come and tell us. The beef that he has with women, he needs to come and tell everybody so that we will know. Because he actually really has problems with women. Sweet girl says, VDM disappointed me on this comfort case. You know disappoint you before. I beg, Mr. Sean says, person with he dey joke with that kind of matter, he dey joke. I knew that say, well, okay. Nikki Essential says, assassini, na like that he dey work. Ṣiṣẹ́ ti ba bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣiṣẹ́ ti tó ń bá kíní kan tó lọ ń bọ́ ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀sùn. Òun ni. Òun ló ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa ṣe yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ máa ṣe pa ni. Ọmọkọ́mọ ọmọ rádaràda. Favor Ogo says, I can't see myself listening to or watching VDM videos. His opinions doesn't matter to me anytime, any day. I see the people that listens to him, that would listen to him from the beginning to the end. They are trying because what torture is that? What kind of torture is that? I cannot take myself through that kind of torture. Lie. I cannot. I cannot put myself through that torture of listening to very dark man. From the beginning to the end. Now they try. Be afraid says, you see people that appointed him as your activist to Abi? Any smarty, VDM. I say, na savior. Explore says, I'm not sure he said that. Oh, you are not sure he said that. She na AI they talk. Is it AI that said that thing that he said? It is well. Davido says, who knows you? Nigeria says, my dear, before you get yourself into trouble, verify most of these accounts. Some are AI. It's not AI. It is not AI. He said it. Eddie Imagery says, this is the internet. Says, don't take it personal. He won't even listen. At Aragbogbo Kwane Abikini, now because your product no be like that girl own. What the kind of men that we have are some women. Before you marry, better open your eyes before you go and marry a pedophile. Before you go and marry a man to man that likes man to man, because the kind of men we have now, pedophiles, rapists, rape apologies, that's who we have right now, all of them. And listeners, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.